Let's talk about how to plant tomatoes. You may have heard that unlike other plants, tomatoes have the ability to grow roots along their stem. And when done right, this unique ability means that planting them deeper gives them a stronger root system, helping them access more water and nutrients. But before you do this, you need to know something. Tomatoes are warm weather plants that hate cold soil. And the deeper you plant them, the colder the soil gets. So before you decide whether or not to plant them deeply, check to ensure that your soil temperature is at least 60 degrees. If it's too cold, you run the risk of shocking and stunting your plants. But if it's warm enough, plant away. My favorite hack for creating deep planting holes: using an auger. It creates perfect holes in literally seconds, and you don't have to deal with any of the hand digging nonsense. Isn't it amazing? Before we put our beautiful tomato baby into its home, we first need to add some nutrients. We do this in the planting hole so the roots have easier access to nutrients. I like to use a good organic granular fertilizer and some worm castings. Give it a quick mix with your hands and then place your plant. But before backfilling with soil, you need to place your stake. Do this now to avoid damaging roots later on. Bushing style and more compact tomato plants will likely only need a stake and maybe a tomato cage for support. But indeterminate and taller varieties will need more substantial support. For those, I like to use the Florida weave method. And if you want to see a video on how to set that up, just let me know in the comments. Secure your plant to the stake using Velcro strips, string, or plant clips, and then backfill with soil. I also like to remove lower leaves that may be rubbing on the soil that can potentially introduce disease. After backfilling, add another layer of fertilizer on top. Why? Because tomatoes are hungry plants that need a steady supply of nutrients. So as those new roots grow along the stem, we want to make sure there's enough food for them. And just give it a little mix into the top. When the summer heat arrives, don't forget to add mulch around the base of your plants. It's like giving your tomatoes a protective blanket that helps them retain moisture during hot, dry days. And as with any new planting, make sure to water it in well to reduce any transplant shock. Now go plant your tomatoes and follow along for more gardening tips and tricks. Bye!